Types of electric charges. There are two main types of electric charges. The first one, or the positive charge, is a charge that results from a number of protons that exceeds the number of electrons, where protons are positively charged particles and the electrons are negatively charged particles. This indicates that the total positive charge is greater than the total negative charge, so the object is positively charged. Where protons are positively charged particles found in the nucleus of an atom. If we look at this figure, we will see that inside the nucleus we have, let's count the protons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 protons. And the electrons on the first orbit are 2, so 1, 2. Then we have 5 protons and 2 electrons, so we have 5 protons and 2 electrons. The number of protons is greater than the number of electrons, so the total charge is a positive charge. The second type of electric charges, which is the negative charge, is a charge that results from a number of electrons that exceeds the number of protons. So it's the opposite to the first case. If we have a number of electrons that are negatively charged particles exceeding the number of protons that are positively charged particles, this means that the total is negative. Where electrons are negatively charged particles found on the electron orbits around the nucleus of an atom. If we take a look at this figure, we can see that we have 2 protons inside the nucleus, for example, and the electrons are 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 2 protons and 4 electrons. 4 is greater than 2. This results in that the charge of electrons, which is negative, is greater than the charge of protons, which is positive. So the resulting charge will be a negative charge for the whole object. When we say force, for example, we use F. Mass is M. Now, if we say we're dealing with the charge, we symbolize it by either capital Q or small q. And the unit of the electric charge is coulombs, which is written as C. The charge of an electron is symbolized by QE, or we can write it as E minus. So whenever we have an electron, it's either QE, the charge is Q of the electron, or E minus. It is equal to negative 1.6 times 10 to the power of negative 19 coulombs. It is a fixed amount, a fixed magnitude for the charge of the electron with a negative polarity. For the proton, it is the same exact magnitude, but with an opposite polarity, which is plus. So the charge of the proton is written as QP or as P plus. They are equal to 1.6 times 10 to the power negative 19 coulombs. And the atom is, let's start with the result. The atom is neutral because the number of electrons in an atom is equal to the number of protons. So the number of, or the amount of negative charges is equal to the amount of positive charges. The structure of the atom can be described as a nucleus that contains protons, which are positively charged, and the neutrons, which are neutral. So inside the nucleus we have protons that are positive and the neutrons that are neutral. Neutral means that they do not carry a charge. Around the nucleus we have the electron orbits where the electrons are negatively charged, and that's their location. So if you look at the figure, you have the blue and the yellow objects, which are protons and the neutrons inside the nucleus, which is this object. And on the electron orbits, the circles around the nucleus, we have the electrons.